the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live.
Might equalize it out.
Well,
Right?
if you put Deontay on a graph, he starts here and he goes like that. You see. So he's in great shape. He's getting stronger every round. So carries his power late. So you're looking at a guy that's got 9th, 10th, 11th round knockouts. So he's carrying that power late. Anything can happen at any time when you're in there with Deontay Wilder. You can't make a mistake. So he hits so hard. And he's learned all the things that come with that. The timing, the spacing, the distance. You know, if you just go out and try to hit somebody, chances are they're not just going to let you do it, right? So you have to set those things up. And sometimes that takes a little bit of time.
This is your second major rematch, the Dazn fight, and now Ortiz. What's harder, preparing for the first fight when you haven't fought him, or just like a motivated Luis Ortiz, motivated Dazn
I think,
a rematch?
I mean, nothing against Ortiz, who's a fantastic fighter. But the first time you fight somebody, there's the unknowns. All you can do is study the film and base what you can on what their habits are. But once you've been in there with them, then it becomes a chess game of making adjustments and then wondering what adjustments that they are going to make and how are your adjustments going to play against their adjustments. So I think I enjoy the rematch aspect of it, and I think Deontay's devastating in rematches because he has such a high IQ.
Okay. And Deontay Wilder looks a bit fuller, like he put on some muscle. He was kind of light for the Tyson Fury and the Ortiz fight.
Well, after the Fury fight, he came to us. He said, "I want to go back to the basics," and that was the best thing I could have ever heard.
Yeah, I've seen him jump
But-
roping and stuff.
Yeah, and not only that, but nutrition, rest, these things are very important. So for the Brazil fight, Deontay's eating several meals a day. He came in at a good, strong weight. We want to continue that this time.
What do you expect come Friday as far as weight?
That's a good question. It's kind of funny because we really don't know, and we're just kind of all surprised. The thing I am about a heavyweight, and this is something we've talked about Andy Ruiz, with his fight with Joshua, is never as a heavyweight let the scales dictate anything.
Right.
As long as you're eating well and you're working out hard, whatever you weigh, that's an advantage of being a heavyweight, is you don't have to try to make a weight. So, the worst thing a guy can do is say, "Oh, I think I should get to this weight," or, "We're going to try to hit this." I mean, look at what Riddick Bowe against Andrew Golota. Riddick got tired of everybody telling him how heavy he was, and he went from like 252 to 235, and he was a shell of himself. Look at Muhammad Ali against Larry Holmes. Should have come in at 228, 230, 232, came in at 217. Looked great, but there's nothing there. Larry said he left himself open, and Ali cracked him with a right hand first round. And he said, I thought, is he joking? Because there's nothing on that punch. And he should have taken my head off. There was nothing on it. He just didn't have anything. So weight loss in and of itself and looking like a body beautiful is not necessarily the best thing. And that's I would tell any heavyweight that. Like a Ruiz, I know he looks great, and I know he's getting smaller and all that, but I'm like, hey, as long as he's eating well and he's training hard, whatever he weighs, and that's how we approach it.
Jay, any chills or any just flashbacks to January the 17th when you guys won the title here in this arena?
Not yet, but it will. When I come to the arena, it will be like that Saturday. When I get back, and I'm like, oh wow, I remember this and I remember that, because it was a daze. I mean, we were getting pulled a million ways. We were brand new at the experience, and the things that were hitting us, and so many people tugging at us, and people that we haven't talked to since like elementary school. Yeah, we know. I need some tickets, and like free ones and first row. Like this craziness, coming at you all the time. And now we've dealt with that. This is the 10th title defense, which I think puts us above Tyson and Lennox Lewis, and I think Ali. So this is a thing that we've learned how to deal with these things. But this is a special place because this was the night Deontay Wilder became heavyweight champion of the world. From Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I mean, this was one of the greatest nights of my life. Was right here, and I'm hoping and expecting another one Saturday night.
A big thing out of Team Ortiz has been, obviously having the addition of Larry Wade, Snack, progress. What's been the biggest change in your camp from a training and coaching standpoint?
We haven't really changed a lot. We've kept our team pretty consistent. That was one thing that was paramount, was not, you never want to just change everything unless there's a reason to. And we've got a great team, and it's a small team, and we all know each other so well. And everybody on the team is completely different. There's no two guys on the team alike. But everybody's kind of crazy in their own way, and we all know each other so well, and we know who is going to handle what, and so we've got a good thing going. And so there haven't been a lot of changes from our perspective.
From the Stavern first fight, how have you seen Deontay Wilder mature? Just being
Man, that's a great question. That's a great. He was always a smart guy in the ring, and a smart guy out of the ring. But his ring IQ has improved so much that it's much more a partnership now. We're not like, I say it, he does it. That's not us. We talk things through. We'll be working on the mitts, and I'll say, boom, step here, then bam, and he'll go, no, because he's going to be here. I'll say, show me what you're talking about. And he'll show me, and I'm like, okay, all right, what about this? And he'll be like, okay. And then, so we work together. It's a partnership kind of thing, and that's because his IQ has gotten fantastic. And the other thing that he's really done is he's learned to listen to his body. Used to be, if we had 4 sparring partners in town, Deontay's like, they're all working. I'm going 12 rounds a day. They're all going 3 rounds because we're paying them. That was Deontay back then. Now Deontay realizes it's all about him. So if 6 rounds is good and 6 rounds we're set and we're good and we've got what we need, then let's cut it. We're good. It doesn't matter. I mean, the sparring partner's there to help you. So we don't have to, do it just because they're there. So if Deontay needs a day or whatever, we can take a day. That's been the best thing, is he listens to his body. Now, if you've got a lazy fighter, it's hard to get them, they're going to listen to their bodies, and it's always going to be, I need more days off. That's not Deontay. He's not he doesn't have a lazy bone in his body. If anything, I'm trying to slow him down, because this is a thing where you want to peak at the right time. And to peak is a moving target. It's not that you're just trying to get to here and you get there. To peak is a moving target, so it's always moving, and you're trying to move with it, and you want to be better on fight night than you would have been the night before or the night after. And to achieve that is not easy. So for the last couple of weeks, we've been really pulling the reins, trying to slow down, because he's ready to fight a couple of weeks ago. But I think we're in a great position now, and we're gonna show it on Saturday night. Deontay's gonna have a fantastic night.
Jay, obviously you've been there from the beginning. Deontay's daughter is what got him into boxing. Now, obviously, from the beginning to now, the family's grown. How have you seen Deontay evolve as the father?
Oh, he loves his kids, and he loves.
Amazing.
Deontay, they want to know if you love your kids.
No, I didn't say.
Do you love your kids? They want to know if you love your kids.
I love all 8 of them. I want 4 more. They're gonna be 12, baby.
What do you tell Andy Ruiz right now?
Andy Ruiz, go kick his ass, baby, so we can get a unification. One champion, one face, one name.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive, from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.